We're now joined by the Furman Paladins. We have with us head coach Pierre Curtis, along with student athletes Alyssa Ervin and Clare Coyle. Again, Coach will have an opening statement followed by questions. Just a reminder, we do have a mic. Please give your name and media entity when asking your question. Coach, the floor is yours.
Yeah, first, I'll say congrats to Chattanooga. They played a really good game. They took, a lot of our, punches, and they punched right back. I think when Corbin and Alyssa has played out of their mind today. There were some bombs they hit at the end of shot clocks that kind of just every time we felt like we were getting close, they hit one of those at the end of a shot clock and just kind of jabbed us back. But I thought after about the first 4 minutes, we settled in and we started to play our brand of basketball, and they just played a little bit better today. So, but proud of my group, proud of these two here. But as a whole, I thought we gave everything we had, and as a coach, you can live with that. It doesn't make it feel any better, but you can live with it, and you can build on that. So as a group with 11 freshmen and sophomores playing the majority of our minutes, I think I just wanted my team to remember this feeling. It doesn't feel great, but I think we have a good foundation of which to build on. So I'm excited about the future.
Questions? Second row, please.
Yeah, Coach, and for both Claire and Alyssa, we hear this all the time about how tough it is to turn around when you play a late game and then you play the first game. You really have barely over 12 hours, between, interim there. Claire and Alyssa, how tough is it really? I mean, from the player standpoint, mentally, physically, you're going to face a tough opponent. Chattanooga, plays outstanding defense. They're going to get after us. But how tough is it in this situation?
Claire, you want to go first?
I would say it's definitely not an easy thing to do, but I think we tried to put our best foot forward. We knew the situation we were going to be in coming in, so we tried to give it our all.
I was going to say the same thing. Like, our body's really tired from last night. We gave it all we had last night, but I thought we fought. We fought all we could today. It just wasn't enough.
More questions? Second row, please.
Steve McGriff, Sports Media. Coach, what has your team taught you this year?
Patience. Patience, and that there's more than, you learn that there's more than one way to be successful. I think a lot of people coach a certain way and they go about things a certain way and they're successful, but I think we did it a different way. We did it our way. But they did teach me a lot of patience and a different way of looking at things at times, especially these two. She off the court, she makes me look at things a lot differently. She doesn't know it, and then this one, a lot of patience, but as long as you give them some love, they're gonna do exactly what you need them to do. So. Yeah.
Coach, probably every team in the country could compare and contrast, but when you look at where your team stood in November, I know you probably think some of it was a little tough to watch, but every team could say that. Mm-hmm. And how far you've come with this team, the maturity level, where they play together, the competitiveness. Just talk about, just compare and contrast between where this team was in November, where they are today.
Yeah, I mean, we had a tough schedule. We did that. We did it on purpose, man. We wanted to test them out early, and we knew there was going to be ups and downs throughout the season. I mean, for us, there's ups and downs in games, right? But what it did was, it gave every game we felt like we were getting better. Like we played the P4s, and by the last P4 that we played, that was a game, right? And we felt like we were figuring out how to win, right? And then you get in a conference, and slowly but surely, like you're winning some games and you're toughing games out, and then the confidence rises, right? And then now you don't have to do as much as a coach. They believe because they see the proof in the pudding, right? So, but if you had told me in November that we would have finished a game out of first place in our league, I don't know if I would have believed you. And not from a talent wise, just from were we gonna have it all put together by then? So, but you got to give credit to the group. They really, really want to win, and they wanted to do whatever it was going to take to win. And I, like I said, never did I feel like they were capable of doing something that they just physically weren't doing, and not a lot of coaches could say that.
Alyssa, I wanted to ask you, this is your first year at Furman, just if you can reflect on what this year has meant to you, and also I wanted to ask Claire, I don't know if you really see yourself as a leader of a sophomore-based team, but how do you see your role this year to be, really the leader statistically? They seem to be on the court. What has this year meant to you? Start with Alyssa.
Oh yeah, Coach P he trusted me a lot this year. He gave me the opportunity that I didn't have last year. And my teammates trusted me, and I thought we all worked together well. I mean, I thought this year was great for us. But yeah, he just trusted me and gave me a chance.
I would just say it's been a year of growth, not just for me, but for a lot of us. Like Chantel and Raina, they were really big leaders for us too, on the court and off. And I think we all really try to bring the new people in and just settle in together as a team so we can move forward these next 2 years.
Maybe time for one more.
To Claire and Alyssa, you guys had all but one player, I believe, score today, and all but I believe 7 shots were assisted. What does that say to your team chemistry?
Can you repeat the question?
You had all but one player score,
Okay.
and all but 7 shots were assisted. I just want to know what that says to y'all about team chemistry and how important that is to y'all.
I would say as the year went on, we grew really good about finding each other and just knowing where we would be in our plays and how we moved. So I think Coach P runs an offense where we have a lot of freedom, and I think that really helps build chemistry on the court.
Yeah, I think we just trust each other a lot to make the right decision. Like, if Claire gets stuck, she makes the right read, kicks it out. She just trusts us to make it. So Chantel does great seeing us scores.
Well, Coach, thank you to you and your players. Appreciate it.
Thank you.